Hi, I'm Dr. Seleme. Welcome to the Transformative Alchemist channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about face diagnosis and why I feel it's so important. This is a subject that is really near and dear to my heart because I believe if everybody was really honest with themselves when looking in the mirror and seeing what is the body is actually trying to tell you about the changes that you can make on a positive level, we would be much happier. Rather than running off to a cosmetic surgeon and telling them you want a Botox syringe full of this or that to erase the lines, why not do it a little bit differently? Why not look in the mirror and face what your lines are actually telling you about your body, about your nutritional status, about your spiritual and your emotional status? I wrote this book called The Foundation of Youth, and in this book there's a diagram that I'd like to show you that shows all the lines on the face and tells you exactly what it is that could be going wrong within your body. The good news about face diagnosis is that once you learn about how the face works, you can actually make changes to it. There is something, the good news is, that you can do about your actual face if you don't like the lines on it. So let's start, I'll give you a simple example. The liver and the gallbladder is right here. Those are what we consider the angry lines as we age. And they could be angry because the liver is angry. Perhaps you've never done a detoxification and there's a lot of swelling in the liver, a lot of congestion in the liver. One thing that I always bring up to patients is that, and I think this is a really valid point, we don't think about not cleaning out our car. We don't think about not cleaning out our house or our teeth after 50 years. Why would you not think about your body and how that needs to be cleansed of debris, but also of emotions? Because the body does hold on to emotions as well. So these lines in here show an angry liver or perhaps an angry person. The lines are sagginess, bags, moles, anything on top of the eyelid can be an indication that the gallbladder is having some difficulty functioning and digesting fat. If you've got a mole here, it could possibly mean, or any kind of a pimple or anything like that, it could mean that the gallbladder has some stones in it. In Chinese medicine, they call it the stones of resentment. So, yes, you can go get your eyelids lifted, but it's still not going to change the state or the function of the gallbladder and the gallbladder meridian. The bags underneath the kidneys, this little pink area in here is the kidneys. The kidneys are responsible for acid and alkaline pH. They're also responsible for detoxification, as well as getting rid of all the heavy metals in our body. Did you know that the kidneys are related to the fear emotion as well? So when I talk about emotions, it's not meant to make anybody feel bad, because certainly emotions are needed. That's one of the ways that we as humans in Earth School express ourselves to people. But the problem is that when those emotions hang on too long, or we let them hang on to our bodies because we won't let them go, or they're stuck because we won't express them, that's when the issue comes along. And the physical emotion can cause the actual emotion can cause physical pain or problems within the body. So another place that I'd like to look at is right above something that all the women are really interested in, the upper lip and the lines that go along with it as we age. One of the things that can happen is that there are vertical lines that can come onto the upper lip, and that's a sign of lack of ovarian function. Lack of ovarian function means lack of hormones, not enough hormones. Yes, we all can fix that with bioidentical replacement, and that does help tremendously. But the other big interesting factor about those lines is that those lines are about self-nurturing. So if you have, or somebody that you know has lines that are going vertically on the upper lip, it's letting me know that they're not giving themselves enough love. They're not showing themselves enough concern. They may be one of those people that needs everybody around them to be happy so that they can be happy. So if you're one of those people that has that, you may want to look inward at your life and say, well, where do I need to start taking care of myself? Maybe it's finding 15 minutes a day of simple mind meditation. Perhaps it's saying no when you always say yes. Maybe it's scheduling yourself a massage just once a month so you have an hour to yourself. So the lines on the face can tell us a lot about our body, which is why I'm not a proponent of having cosmetic surgery. I think that we need to stop lying to ourselves, to be honest, and start looking inward and trying to do some true healing. That's where the really important part is. Did you know that our human bodies actually carry 7 generations of emotions all the way back down ancestral lines? So if there is depression that runs in the family, perhaps it's not truly your depression. Maybe it's your great-great-grandfather's depression, but it is expressing itself through your DNA. So there's a lot to be had in learning face diagnosis and seeing what your face is telling you. I do private consultations. If you would like to schedule one, you can go to my website at drseleme.com, go to the remote sessions tab and schedule there. You can also call our office at 703-273-0573 and make an appointment that way as well. I do sell the book, The Foundation of Youth, on our website if you're interested in buying that as well. So I hope this information has been valuable to you and that you make this a transformative day. Take care.